Today I'm going to show you how to attract your wife back when she says, I'm not in love with you anymore. And spoiler alert, it's not about understanding how the feminine mind works or how to speak her love language like most experts will tell you. And today I'm going to explain to you why, if you listen to these other experts and keep trying to meet your wife's needs and speak her love language when she's not fully committed to the marriage, you're going to push her away and lose her forever. The truth is, there is a recipe for attraction, and once you understand it, you'll no longer have to feel that sadness of not being wanted by your wife, and instead you'll feel the joy and satisfaction of your wife wanting to spend time with you again. Today I'm going to share with you my authentic recipe for attraction. And once you master these 9 principles of attraction, I don't see any way that your wife isn't going to find you irresistible. Don't believe me? Listen to how Corey applied the authentic recipe to his marriage and what happened.
Went from last year for her birthday. She specifically booked a trip to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, where I could not go with her. And she took her friend to spend her birthday away from me because she didn't want to be with me on her birthday. To now, she's chasing me. She's wants to be around. She wants to be around me all the time. She respects me now. She listens. We can have conversations. We're not feeling attacked whenever we talk to each other. And I mean, the sex life is great. We just got off of a week-long cruise. This is the 3rd cruise. The first 2 cruises, she didn't want to be there with me. This last cruise, she didn't want to leave my side.
So let's start getting you the same incredible results like Corey by applying the first ingredient of the authentic recipe. Number 1, ambition and drive. When your wife chose you, it wasn't because you were down and out and depressed. It was because you had ambition and drive to make something out of yourself. But over the years, with raising kids, providing for your family, and difficult life situations occurring, it's worn you down. Brother, it's time for you to rediscover your drive and ambition. What did you used to love doing? Maybe it was fixing up cars. Maybe it was going hunting. Maybe it was getting into the gym and getting into the best shape of your life. Set yourself a target and start working on it daily for the next 30 days. And remember, you're only ever in competition with yourself. You want to focus on getting 1% better every single day. So this could be something as simple as going jogging, tracking that, and looking to get better every single day. The second ingredient is become unshakable. Studies have shown that women are attracted to men who have a strong belief in their own abilities and worth. Brother, you've been letting your wife's words and actions shake you. It's time for you to regain your composure and become that empowered man that your wife needs. Now, I cover how to become unshakable in my free masterclass. You can find the link below. Enroll today. The third ingredient is be thoughtful. Now, this is where most men come unhinged because they listen to other experts who tell them you need to speak your wife's love language and you need to meet her needs. Now, while this is totally true when you're in a loving, supportive, healthy relationship, it's not the case when your wife said she's not in love with you and she's no longer committed. Your attempts at trying to show her that you love her and you want to meet her needs are perceived from her just as weak and needy, so do not do that. So instead of being thoughtful towards your wife, be thoughtful to yourself. Currently, you're secretly thinking, I'm not good enough. I don't deserve her. Brother, this is self-sabotaging and you've got to cut it out. And you can do this with having other words of affirmation like, I am a great dad. I am always doing my best. I only deserve the best. The fourth ingredient is humor. Studies have found that women rate men with a good sense of humor as more attractive and desirable. Let's be honest, brother, with everything that's been going on in your life, you've become a bit of a drag. Stop taking life so seriously. Get out and have a good time with your friends and with your kids and learn how to laugh again. The fifth ingredient is emotional stability. Women need to feel emotionally safe in order to be able to open up and show their soft, loving, feminine side. If you're acting angry or blowing up or shutting down during arguments or trying to fix your wife's issues all the time, you're eroding emotional safety, which kills attraction. Brother, it's important for you to learn how to regulate your emotions and become emotionally stable to attract your wife back. And the good news is there's not a better time than now because you're going through a really tough time. And when you can show your wife during this tough time that you are emotionally stable and relaxed and you're responding, not reacting to what's happening in your life, this will be a sign to her that there is no better man for her. Ingredient number 6 is being non-judgmental. The biggest mistake that we can make when we hit hard times in our marriage is becoming judgmental. So we'll start saying hurtful things like, "You're so cold. I don't recognize you anymore. You only care about yourself." And what you're doing here is you're putting your wife in a box. You're making her behavior into an identity. And here's the thing, guys. Changing behaviors is pretty easy, but if you make it into an identity problem, her character flaw, it's very difficult for her to change. It's almost impossible to change that. And your wife will adhere to these comments. So stop making hurtful comments and try to see the best in your wife. Ingredient number 7, run a tight ship. Studies have found that women value men who are consistent and dependable. I want to keep this point really short. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Ingredient number 8 is intelligence. Women are attracted to men who display an intellectual curiosity and a hunger to learn and grow. Now, particularly important here is emotional intelligence, which is your ability to be able to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions while being able to interpret, perceive, and respond appropriately to your wife's emotions. Now, this all boils down to self-awareness so that you can connect with your wife on a deeper level. The 9th and final ingredient is confidence. Studies have shown that women are attracted to men who display confidence in a genuine, non-arrogant manner. Now, this is where a lot of men go wrong. They listen to these so-called experts who tell you, you need to be an alpha or you need to be an apex male. Brother, give me a break. Your wife knows you for years and you banging on your chest, pretending to be like an alpha is not going to work. Confidence boils down to you being your authentic self. There are qualities that you have that attracted your wife to you in the first place. So rediscover and amplify these beautiful qualities by applying the authentic recipe. So now you understand how attraction works. You want to watch this next video on the 3 components to make your wife fall in love again.